What is up? It is Paristtmpped, Paristtmpped. How y'all fucking with the mic? Listen, I've had this mic for a while now, and I've used it for like a few videos, and I was like, nah, I don't need it. But I always find myself like fucking with the audio a lot, and I'm like, let me just get one long take on a good ass mic and get shit popping. As you know, I got my handy dandy notebook. Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking about how to find clothes that fit you, because I brought it up before. I'm gonna bring it up again so y'all can understand. Yes, now I am ripped, I am fine wine, but once upon a time I was slim thick. I was starting to become Megan the fucking Stallion. Like, it was like, yo, I was getting fucking nervous. I'm like, I gotta make a change. I gotta make a change for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Yo, I'm like right by a park. So if y'all hear screaming, that's what's going on. I was gonna go somewhere nice, but I'm like, fuck, the sun's gonna set. Like, literally, we outside right before it hits dark, right before I become a silhouette. Learn your body type. Listen, as I was developing, I had to learn that, listen, I have curves. I have to figure out what's gonna look good on me, what's not gonna look good. Understand what's your shape. Like, what are parts of yourself that stands out to you that you maybe want to conceal, that make you get dysphoric? What exactly are we working with? I feel like a lot of the time we have this like ideal like look that we want to have. But I remember once, okay, those, do you know that look? Like, I think it was like the Justin Bieber look, when he had like that shirt that would like be long as hell, like a dress, and then he'll have like some skinny jeans on and like some like white Air Forces. I know it to the T because I tried to fucking put on the fit. Let me back up this mic. But I know it to the T because of that. So like, dead ass, I put on the entire, like, I put on the fit, this, like, the shirt. Keep in mind, it was a girl shirt from, like, Forever 21, but it was long like that, and it had, like, that effect. And I put on some girl skinny jeans with some, like, white Air Forces. I looked in the mirror. At first, I thought I was in my bag, and I saw a picture of myself, and I was like, bro, this is just... I said, why didn't nobody tell me I look like this? And I be forgetting, like, some people were like, oh my God, I wish I had your body. But they're not realizing I'm in my own body. I'm this spirit trying to break the fuck free. You have to experiment. Listen, I tried every kind of style. I'm still just putting on shit. You can't like put yourself in a box style wise, because as you change and you become confident in whatever journey you're going in terms of whether you're transitioning or you just want to embody your favorite person. I don't know, like if you want to literally just dress whatever kind of style, like, or multiple styles. Oh shit, I'm zooming in. Holy fuck. You have to understand that experimenting is key. There's even with this, like, I love this fit, the Kim Possible feel. But now I understand that I want to experiment with other kind of stuff. I don't put myself in a box, and you shouldn't do that either. Finding your outfit, finding your style, finding clothes that work for you, it starts with understanding that you're going to probably have to try different shit out. I don't know if I even wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? I probably did. But shop in the aisle that you want to embody. I was trying to look a certain way, like Justin Bieber, but I'm in Forever 21 on the girl side. Who the fuck am I trying to look like? You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say dress like Justin Bieber or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to achieve a certain look, you have to go to where that's being expressed. And that's with anything. If you want something, you have to be surrounded by that. You gotta, if you want to be a man, you gotta shop in the men's aisle. If you want to be a woman, unfortunately, yes, it's like these binaries, but like you can mix it up. You know what I mean? Not everything is for boys or girls. Cologne can be for anybody. Like, what I'm saying? I have a friend that likes cologne, and she'd be like, it smells good. I literally, when I went shopping for a cologne once, I was like, do you have any unisex smells? And she was like, well, technically, this is all unisex. I'm like, but we put these labels on shit. It's not real. So, like, you have to understand, like, it's not real. Don't get in your head that you're shopping in the men's aisle. You can mix the shit up. You go and find what fits you. If shirts from the women aisle fit you better, get shirts from there. And if pants from the men's aisle fit you, that's what Aaliyah did. Shit. Baby, whoa, Is you my girl? Nobody, nobody. I'm my girl. You watch my back, cause I ain't just anybody. Somebody, somebody. Understand that you are allowed to wear whatever the hell you want to wear. Like, it's clothes. It's just to help hide your naked body. That's all we're wearing clothes for. Everything else is just us just having fun with it. Just wanting to express ourselves individually. Find your inspiration. You know, my young ass, I was over here. I used to love looking at how Jaden Smith put his pieces together, how Uzi put his pieces together, how Yachty put his pieces together, how honestly, fuck, Trippie Redd, honestly, that whole like clan, the people, I fucked with their style. I fucked with people like Aaliyah. Oh my god. Okay, so my camera fucking got full, so I have to delete some footage. Oh shit. It's zooming in. Back to finding inspiration. I enjoyed Jaden Smith, that whole clan of people. I liked, you know, also that indie hip look, like from like Luca from Grownish, or like I don't even know, fucking the Beatles. Like I like that kind of just that edge mixed with a little bit of like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of just who I am. Find out who you are, and then start looking for clothes like that. You know, even if they don't fit you how you may ideally think it should, you just having that kind of fit on will stand out. No one's going to care about all that. Of course, it takes some time to get used to, but you should be realizing that finding your actual, like, a lot of the times we focus on our body a lot, but you got to realize that people are out here cis who've never transitioned and who wish that they've had someone else's body. I've literally had a cis man go, "Oh my god, I wish." Like, I'm like, nigga, me? You wish me? I'm like, oh. I'm learning, like, we're all comparing each other to each other. So there's no point in worrying about how you look, because someone's probably wishing that they looked like you. I don't know why that's how the world works, but it's just how it works, you know. Easier said than done, though. I know you can't just be like, oh, just don't care, but it's because, you know, it's deeper than that. But it's more about just like actually just accepting what is. It's more about focusing on a different perspective, like more of like, I want to look in the mirror and be in my bag. Sometimes the body ain't catching up just yet. You know, there's processes to this. It took me a while to be where I am. It didn't happen overnight, but at least I was able to express myself with my clothing. Sometimes that's all we have. And revamp that. Once you find your inspirations and what you like, edge it up to what you like. Create who you are. Even if you're not up to speed with how you want to look, don't be afraid to experiment and, you know, just have fun with how you look. You know, I'm learning that this body is a temple, and we only get this experience once. I don't want to spend a lot of the time hating the temple. It's like me literally being put in a nice house, me building it up, and then hating it the entire fucking time. Like, damn. I done built a mansion and I hate every piece of this shit, even though it's exactly what I want. But, you know, we nitpick. Oh, even though it's exactly what I want, all the doors have like loose screws, so every day I gotta keep screwing them back in. Okay, you gotta do what you gotta do until you can finally upgrade. That's just how life works, and I'm learning that. Ask a friend for honesty. You know, sometimes when you're finding yourself and when you're dysphoric, sometimes it's hard to see if, you know, ask somebody, you know, be honest. Does my chest show? Be honest. If you saw me on the street, blank. You know, it's one of those things where I had friends at the time that didn't make me feel ashamed for who I am, and I'm grateful for that. You know, we have to always pay attention to the things like that, because that's what makes us who we are. Yes. Ask a friend. Sometimes you need a reference. Sometimes you need someone to tell you exactly what's missing in that fit. And look at yourself in pictures. Like I said, there was this one time where I thought I was looking fly, and I saw myself in a picture, and I was like, absolutely not. And I never dressed like that again. Like, I never dressed like that again. And some people can pull that off. I think you literally need no ass. You need nothing. Pancakes. Fucking breakfast pepperoni sticks. Like, you just need nothing to pull off that. And we got shit to worry about. We had shit to worry about back there. So I'm learning, like, just understanding yourself and being patient. No pockets. You know, wearing pants that have no pockets can save your life. Definitely for, I'm talking about trans men here. For women, trans women, I feel like pants, you want to have pants that definitely are like curvy. I'm pretty sure when you go into like the stores, they literally have those jeans that be like curvy. You want to wear shit that gives off like a very dramatic, appearance for, to highlight your hips, highlight your ass and shit like that. But for trans men, you want the complete flip, that pants with no pockets, or if your pants got pockets, make sure that the pockets are on the side, like those pants where the pockets is literally on the hips. Like I feel like it just adds extra hip to your hips, and now all of a sudden you got fucking pointy ass hips because of these fucking annoying ass pants. And it's also just realizing, like, even though like you may be looking at yourself, like it's not as much as you think. It's easier said than done, like I said, but I just feel like I've seen so many people be in their head, and I'm like, bruh, I would have never known. Or like, you literally look amazing to me, so I don't really know what the fuck you're talking about. Try on the fucking clothes. Don't go to the store and just be buying shit because it looks nice. Actually go in the dressing room and try it on. And I'm talking to myself because I be doing that. I literally go in that store and I do not try shit on, and I get home and I be disappointed, and it makes me hate my body, and I revert back. It's been a while because now I try on shit, but like, you gotta try on the clothes. You can't just be assuming shit. Life isn't just assumptions. Don't judge a book by its cover. The store is just a big ass book, little book that you can open. When you go to the store, try it on. Go read the summary. Go actually open the goddamn book and find inspiration with your body type. Go look up your body type. Medium this. We gotta just be up front, like, for real. I was an upfront person. I literally understood who I was, what I looked like, and what I wanted to be. If you're upfront with yourself, the process will be so much smoother. Look up your body type. See what the fuck they're wearing. And then figure out how the fuck can you dress like that, so that you can look the way you want to look. Of course, don't like try to be like a copy of them, but I mean, like, what kind of jeans were they wearing that helped them appear this way that you find fitting? You know what I'm saying? Help understand yourself. Go thrifting. I feel like the thrift look will always save your life. It'll make you look cool as hell no matter what the fuck body type you got. You just gotta look chill, vibe, nothing light. That's just my side advice, for the record. Some things can't be hidden. You can't. Every day's not gonna be a perfect day. But if you are able to dress and look in the mirror and at least at least feel confident in your fits, I don't know, it really does something. It does something a lot. Like, sometimes you'll be in the beginning like, oh, I like your fit, I like your outfit. And, people see that. People see the effort you put into yourself. Show yourself that you're willing to go through this process and willing to accept that it's not going to be sunshines and rainbows. Our bodies aren't perfect. Bodies take time to catch up to the mind. That's what life does. Life takes time. It's not just a fucking magic wand. I've been going to the gym for years. Now my results after years are finally consistent. You know what I'm saying? Even if I take days off, I mean, I shouldn't, but if I were to, it's easier to get back because repetition is perfect. Even with that mental, with that dysphoria, with all that, if you are working every day to be confident in yourself, the days when you're not, you'll know, hey, listen, every day's not gonna be a perfect fucking day. I look good regardless. You know what I'm saying? Go back to that picture from yesterday when you looked amazing. You know what I'm saying? Go ask a friend, and your friend will be like, bro, what the fuck? You look exactly the same. You look exactly like how you looked yesterday. And you can either be like, damn, I'm either always ugly, or damn, thank you, I knew I was always fine. Like, it's all about how you want to see it. Wear stuff that helps you feel confident, or that makes you feel confident. Wear stuff that when you look in the mirror, you are you. And you can go, hey, I gotta fix this. But I can tell you right now, yo, the list will always be there. You can do everything right, and there will still be something. Look at these celebrities. Come on. A lot of them keep getting surgeries because, there's always going to be something. If you can fix it, you will. So learn to love your body now. Love to learn your mind now. Love to learn your journey. And focus on what you can control, which is how fly you can be. It could be that simple. Of course, like I said, this is a process, and it's not that simple. But I'm telling you how I survived through it. I survived through it by focusing on what I could control, which was what I put on the body that I didn't want. You know what I'm saying? I can control how I presented myself in the world, and it brightened my days. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel. You know what I'm saying? And it made me be able to go, wait a minute, I can wear my binder with some cool ass baggy jeans and feel fly. You know what I'm saying? I was really just in my bag, and now I'm in this journey. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you a little ripped. That's the end of the video, y'all. Freedom Fragments is dropping in a few days. Are y'all ready? I am gonna be having patches everywhere in my goddamn room. Oh shit, the light went out. That's my sign to get the fuck out. But I'm gonna be having Freedom Fragments on my website. It's going to be dropping soon. My website is going to be dropping. I'm very excited for y'all to see this whole process has been very tedious. It's been taking up a lot of my time, and plus I work full time, so it's just been a lot. But I just trust this process. Y'all have been motivating me and just keeping me moving. I have new music out. I have amazing music dropping. I'm actually gonna be doing a performance in North Carolina, so if y'all want to tap into that, I'm gonna be performing on the 16th. I don't know, like, if y'all down, like, hey, I don't know. That's like, it's a very spontaneous thing, but listen, a lot of shit's going on. I'm very excited to just share my process with y'all. Check me out on all platforms at Paristtmpped, and I will see you soon. Paris out. You can dress anyway. You can be feminine as hell one day, masculine as hell the next. I do that with my hair. I like to express my androgyny with my hair, the way I accessorize it and I style it. That's just what I do. You can start finding out what you do. You know what I'm saying? Selling these freedom fragments is going to be my way of allowing y'all to express yourselves in these new ways where you'll have different kind of aesthetic items that you can just help to glamorize who you are in any way possible, whether it's your phone, whether it's your clothes, you know what I'm saying, whether it's, I can even do it myself, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to be selling like full on jean jackets with freedom fragment patches on them. So if y'all want to be as fly as me, or just find who you are in that flyness, I think y'all should just tap in. Check out my website at Paristtmpped. It's not out yet. The website drop is happening in a few days. Keep up on my YouTube, keep up on my TikTok, and on YouTube has posts. That's when I'm going to be posting the website drop and then the freedom fragment drop. So y'all want to just tap in. There's a lot of shit happening in 2025. I've been over planning, overthinking, but y'all are worth it. So I'll see y'all soon.